Hello, in this video I come up with the topic Asean. The full form of Asean is Association of Southeast Asian Nations. So all the countries that are on the southern eastern part of Asia, southeastern part of Asia come under this grouping of Asean. So I have listed what all countries have come under Asean. So there are 10 members totally under Asean. The 10 countries are Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam. So these are the 10 members under ASEAN. They have come into this grouping, and there are 2 observers. So observer status is given to the countries that are not the members, but they can have their participation in the activities of the grouping, but they can't take any decision and big things or like voting in for any policy making and all. So they are just observers. So the 2 countries that are given the status are Papua New Guinea and Timor-Leste. So Timor-Leste is also called as East Timor. So these 2 have got observer status in ASEAN. So ASEAN is basically a regional intergovernmental organization. So as this is dealing with a particular region, that is Southeast Asia, this is a regional, and as the governments of all these Asian countries come forward for having the tasks done, this is dealing with governments. So this is intergovernmental organization. So why this has to come under grouping under one umbrella, and what does this do? So they have to extend cooperation and integration to each other and among themselves in the fields of economic, political, security, military, educational, socio-cultural fields. So for having common growth in economy and have to have common thinking in their political thought in the global scene, and to have security cooperation, so to guard each other in the international view, and to have military exercises with each other. So they need to conduct bilateral and multilateral exercises among themselves so that they can guard themselves when time comes. So to have educational cooperation also, they are looking for this end. So under this we have Asian studies set up under ASEAN. So for educational cooperation, and those countries which are backward in education, they give hand and bring them up, and also for integrating their socio-cultural things. So each country has got its own challenges of society, social challenges, and each country has got its own diversified cultures. So they need to share their socio-cultural activities also. So these are the broad 6 fields in which they are needed to cooperate and integrate with each other. Apart from being a group of 10 countries, ASEAN also cooperates with Asia Pacific region countries. So what all countries are bordering the Asia Pacific region, they are cooperating with these countries, looking for the security of these countries also and the seas. And what all countries are in Shanghai Cooperation Organization. So there is also a group called SCO. So this ASEAN has also got good relation with this another regional grouping like itself. So this has got this relation also, and it has also has got dialogue partners. So apart from these 10 nations and 2 observers, it takes other countries into its activities as dialogue partners, and it has got alliances. It has got friendship with other countries also. So in this way, ASEAN is not just confined to a region. Of course it is confined, but it is involving so many other countries and regions under itself. So we'll see some facts about ASEAN, how it has emerged and all. So this came with a declaration called Bangkok Declaration. So Bangkok Declaration is also called ASEAN Declaration, by which ASA was formed. ASA is Association of Southeast Asian Nations. So Association of Southeast Asia, this is the initial parent organization of ASEAN. So Bangkok Declaration was signed. It's a document that brought this ASA into action. So this was signed in Bangkok on August 8, 1967. So this August 8th is also celebrated as ASEAN Day every year. So, and this has got its charter. So charter is a document where the responsibilities, the what all the rights and privileges ASEAN has got. So all of that will be in this charter or document. So this came for ASEAN in the year 2008 on December 16th. And this has got a Secretary General that looks after the functioning. The present Secretary General of ASEAN is Lim Jock Hoi. So he is the SG right now, and it is headquartered at Jakarta. Jakarta is the capital of Indonesia. And Asean has also got a motto. The motto under which it works is one vision, one identity, and one community. So here, as we are seeing, it is integrating in so many fields like economic, political, and these 6 fields. So by this we also come to know that it is working under one vision. So to have one vision in these fields and to have one identity as the group of Southeast Asia and to have one community, and through integrating the socio-cultural things, it is going to have a family kind of approach through one community. So this is the motto of Asean. It has also got an anthem. The name of it is Asean Way. So this is an anthem, and it has got other names. The other names are Global Powerhouse, as Asean is not just a regional grouping, though it is a regional grouping, as it is integrating with many other regions and groups like SCO, Asia Pacific, and it has got dialogue partners and alliances, as we have seen. It is called a Global Powerhouse. So this is a nickname, and it is also called Central Union of Asia and Pacific. So this is the main protector of this region of Pacific and Asia. So this is called Central Union, and this was initially called ASA, Association of Southeast Asia. So during its formation, or the first 3 countries, 3 regions that came under this were Thailand, Philippines, and Federation of Malay. So this has got Malaysia, Indonesia, and Singapore. So these are the countries that initially formed. Later it extended to 10 countries. And we'll see the objectives of ASEAN. The objectives are mainly prosperity, peace, stability, and collaboration among all these nations. And this is achieved through justice, through following rule of law, and UN Charter. So United Nations has got a policy book, or a rights book, responsibilities book. So that charter has to be followed. So its objectives are mainly based on UN Charter. And we'll see about the fundamental principles that shaped ASEAN. So it has to give respect to each other. So all the countries have to respect each other, and all the countries must have right to free existence. They must not be influenced by any other, and non-interference in internal affairs. So every country has to have its own sovereignty, and no other country has to come into its internal affairs. And dispute settlement. So dispute settlement in a peaceful manner. And these all fundamental principles are based on some treaty called Treaty of Amity and Cooperation in Southeast Asia. So this treaty is called TAC 1976. All of these are in this treaty. And we'll see the mechanism, how ASEAN works through what and all. So it has got a chairman. The chairmanship is rotatory, in the sense every year in the sense annually, the chairmanship rotates from one country to other country among all the countries in ASEAN. So this is about equality, and also the summits are held. These summits are held twice a year. And Ministerial Councils. So Ministerial Councils, there are 4 Ministerial Councils under ASEAN to do all the tasks. The 4 are ASEAN Coordinating Council, ASEAN Political and Security Council, ASEAN Economic Community Council, ASEAN Socio-Cultural Community Council. So ASEAN Coordinating, ASEAN Political Security Community Council, AECC, ASCCC. So these are the 4 ministerial councils. They are the backbone of this summit. So whenever a summit is held, these 4 come forward to hold the summit. And finally we'll see the forums or the summits in ASEAN. So our ASEAN Regional Forum, that was started in 1993. And ASEAN Plus 3. In this, 3 more countries other than Asian countries participate: China, Japan, and Korea. This has started in 1997. And finally, East Asia Summit that started in 2005. In this, apart from Asian countries, we also have Australia, China, India, Japan, New Zealand, Russia, South Korea, and United States. So 7 other countries also participate in EAS every year. So this has started in 2005. So this is the broad picturing of ASEAN, and thank you.